Well, when it comes to our kids, we'll do just about anything to keep them safe. And when it comes time to take a ride in the car, that should be no different. Delmarva Life's Sean Stryker is at the Sherwood of Salisbury dealership with how to properly install a child safety seat and the importance of doing so. Sean?
Lisa, well, this morning I read a statistic. The CDC is reporting that motor vehicle related injuries is the leading cause of death amongst children. There's a little bit of good news, though, is those injuries are preventable if you take the proper steps. Now, here to tell us some of those steps is Trooper First Class Chris Delvecchio with the Maryland State Police and Matt Romanowski of Sherwood of Salisbury. Guys, thanks so much for joining me. Trooper, I want to start over here with you. Now, you're on the road every day, so you must know how important these safety seats are.
They're very important. As most people know, that children's bodies are not as well developed as your average adult, so their bodies can't take as much of an impact if they're involved in a collision. So with the proper precautions taken with the right child safety seat, then you can prevent a lot of injuries.
Now, I hear there's booster seats and there's safety seats, but I have no idea what the difference is. Can you explain that to me?
Absolutely. It starts off your newborn babies and your small infants, they're in rear-facing only seats. And then from there, as they get a little bit bigger, they graduate to a forward-facing seat, which are both equipped with a harness to keep the child secure. As they graduate from that, get a little bit bigger, then they have just the regular booster seat where they can be just seatbelted in with the regular seatbelt that's provided in the vehicle.
Now, Matt, I'm wondering, does it matter what vehicle a person is driving when it comes to, if they have children and if they're using a safety seat?
Well, I think with today's manufacturers, the vehicles that are out there, a lot of the vehicles, or most of them, are very safe. Clearly, you don't want to put a child safety seat in a two-seater because you don't want to put a child safety seat in the front seat. But, the easiest accessible vehicles are a minivan. We're going to do a demonstration right now, or an SUV or a larger SUV. They're a little safer.
Now, you guys are actually holding a car safety seat inspection in a couple weeks. Tell me about that.
Yeah, sure. Our off-site event is at the center at Salisbury at Boscov's, and on Saturday, May 9th, you can bring your vehicle over with your child safety seat, and we'll have officers there to look over it to make sure that it's installed properly and it's safe for your kids.
Oh, thanks so much. Now, Trooper Delvecchio is going to show us here briefly how to put in a car seat safely and properly. What's the first thing we have to do?
The first thing you want to make sure you want to have your owner's manual for your vehicle and the owner's manual for the child safety seat. Any questions you have can usually be found there. First thing you want to do is make sure that the seat is locked in nice and tight. There's two specific ways to do that. One, you can utilize the seat belt, which comes obviously with your vehicle. As you can see, I've kind of pre-fed it through this child safety seat. It does have to get fed through the back here. You want to let all the slack out, buckle it in just like you're buckling up normally. Take all the slack out of the seatbelt. You'll hear a click coming from the vehicle's retractor, and as the seatbelt goes back into the retractor, you'll see it locks, and that ensures that the seat itself stays where it's at.
There. Now, there's also a lot of new cars are coming with kind of clips built into the seat.
That's correct. Every vehicle nowadays is equipped with what's called a lower anchor and tether for children, also just shortened to be a latch system. What that is, each child safety seat will come equipped with something similar to this. It's like a little metal hook, or it'll be a little metal clip. And each vehicle down here, you can see usually protrudes from the seat a little bit. That's the lower anchor that's actually welded into the frame of the car.
And it just clips right in.
You reach it in, you can hear it click. And once you do that, once it clicks in all the way, there's you can tighten the belt and make sure that the seat doesn't go anywhere.
Seems like a lot easier than the seat belts, and a lot of new cars come with that. Well, if you want to hear that information again, or more information on the car safety seat check put on by Sherwood of Salisbury, all you have to do is visit our website, wboc.com, and click on our picture at the top of the page. Lisa, back to you.
Very important information.